Welcome. Please enjoy our little presentation. Sam the Sword is actually a fish. A swordtail so called because of an elegant swish that the men of their community would create in a wave. As water hit their bodies, the fin underneath behaves like a boat rudder cutting sharp through the sea, or sharp scissors cutting cards quickly, or a medieval metal sword, a resemblance no one can disagree. Sorry. Sam lives in a 125-gallon tropical fish tank at my house. That's roughly like this big. I guess like this big. This big. It's really heavy, so to bring it in today, we'd have to rig some kind of pulley system and definitely dig better foundations, although I'm sure the stage is structurally sound, but the Tramway team are bound by safety regulations. So 125 gallons of water would get a lot of things wet, and I'm sure that is frowned upon. So for today, Sam's at home, but I'm here to tell you their queer wee story. A story about beings not being everything they appear, just by appearance alone. A story about finding the courage to own who you truly are. A story about a naturally occurring phenomenon. Just as true as a star in the sky is really a flaming ball of gas, millions of light years away. A story that is similar to my own. So I'm here to say, welcome. Please enjoy our little presentation. Sam, born Samantha, didn't much like their name. Too long, too fussy. They thought it was... well, they just didn't like it. And there are two Samanthas in their school, so to make sure that everyone doesn't sound the same, they took on something new. Sam. They like the short bam of Sam, the ram it of Sam, the slam-a-clam that's full of spam of Sam. You always have to say it with a little explosion. Sam is who I am. Sam lives with their school in that big tank I mentioned before. There's angelfish, guppy, shrimp, snails, and a big fat catfish everyone tends to ignore. They got water lettuce to chew on, Java fern to frolic through, lots of moss, duckweeds, and some natural rock formations sunk in gravel that definitely needs more cleaning more frequently. Sorry, Sam. There's a little castle they like to hide in, always infinite bubbles to chase, and they've collected a beautiful collection of trinkets tucked under the filter, the best place to hide treasures of all their adventures. Sam has a mum, and Sam has a dad. But it's their big brother Kyle who is the best friend they ever had. Sam and Kyle play together for hours, wriggle through leaves, ride fast currents, through bubbles they weave, in the same formation always. Kyle up front, with Sam behind, staring at him glide so refined. His scales and gills shine so bright, his sword tail glistening in the water is their favorite sight. So one day they asked Dad, when will my swords grow? And Dad laughed. Darling, swords are for boys. You'll never know what it feels like to have this dragging you down. Fear not, my princess. Stop that big frown. You are beautiful as you are, and a tale would only get in your way. And to that, Sam just didn't know what to say. Sam was fine with that weight. They longed for that drag. They wanted to swim like the boys, create a zigzag when they moved, feel proud of their body, feel comfortable in that space, feel the rush of a current as they race the other lads, dart from the filter to the castle in the quickest time. They wanted to feel like them. Fancy. Refined. But it wasn't just the tale. Sam longed for boyhood because that was what they felt. They knew it from the day that they knew. It had always been there. This hadn't just come out of the blue. Sam thought about this every single day. Out with the shawl, playing at school, trying to think of a way that they could be who they wanted, not just who they were told to be. And now Dad's saying they couldn't. Why can't he see that this is who I am, who I have always been? So, a plan was hatched for all to see. The person that Sam has always seen.